What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Falcon. Now, this Falcon is a little bit of an older figure. I have it somewhere in one of my bins, and I planned on switching the head out, but in my bins, I could not find it. And I know eventually we're going to have the new Falcon with the Night Force coming out. So I figured I saw this guy in the store. I picked it up, another one. At the very least, he is good for fodder to custom make your own Joes, that sort of thing, mix and match. So I figured while I got them, might as well review them. That way I know for sure I got them. I'll have them on the shelf and also can use them later for that review. So here he is inside the packaging. This one is older again, so he comes with that box art. You get the side, the back, the other side, and the front again. So let's get them open and check them out. And of course, when it comes to this style packaging, the figures come in this little box like this. The figure kind of tied down, and then you got his little footlocker there. So here he is outside of the packaging, and all of his accessories come in that little bag right there. You just open it, tear it open, and take everything out. You've got him, and first impressions is, well, I guess I won't say first impressions because I already had it. I like the body use on it, the camo style, but everybody knows that the head sculpt was really bad. But we'll go into his accessories first. So he's got this giant pack, which has some nice detail sculpted in there, the texturing, a little bit of paint in there. I don't think there's any way to store. Well, yeah, there's a way to store his little machete. So here's his machete. Silver. Nice silver with that handle. So throw that right in there. You got his shotgun, which is kind of sturdy. It's just a little bent, but it is actually pretty sturdy. Not as soft as some of those other ones. And then he comes with his beret. So he doesn't come with much. So we'll take a look at him. That head sculpt is not the best at all. But you've got this nice camo on here. The only thing that I hated on this one was if you look at the legs are, the light might be making it look a little shinier than what it is, but it's actually kind of like I don't want to say a matte, but it looks pretty good. This upper body portion right here, his entire upper body, not the arms or anything, but his chest and abs are really shiny. Like yeah, that's plastic looking, versus these. The light again is making this look shinier than what it is, but this is definitely shiny, and it just doesn't match the rest of the body. So if that could be doled out, then that would be perfect. But it is a nice design. I love rolled up sleeves. Nice watch on there. You've got the nice little folds in his uniform. Looks pretty cool. Texturing through the legs. Looks pretty nice. The back of his shirt is pretty smooth there. Yeah, it's still pretty nice design. I kind of wish the little flaps here were actually, I don't know if I want to say it was part of there or anything. I see why they did it, but I don't know. I still do, kind of like it. I don't know if they could have did that any better, put it in as part of the shirt design or pants or something. But then that would have been extra costly for no reason. So, looks pretty good. Articulation wise, his head will look down that far, move up pretty good. It's just a ball peg, double ball peg, so you're getting all your movement from there. Get some nice tilt in there. I like that. Butterfly joints. T-pose goes past. Pretty good. Upper bicep. I like where it's at, leaving the fold on the arm. Double jointed, pinless elbows look that range is really good. Peg and hinge for the hands. These two are vertical hands, and he doesn't have any other hands. Ab crunch goes forward about that far, goes back really far. Waist cut, or the ball. It's a ball. Moves pretty good. Drop down hips. Leg goes forward really far. I like that. Back to neutral. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. And then the hinge and pivot for the foot. So really nice. So there's Falcon with his accessories on. You've got the shotgun, which looks cool. Got his pack on him. It doesn't plug through the harness, so I do like that. You know, it goes above it. And his beret on there. So it looks really cool, except for that face sculpt. Everything else about it, it's pretty okay. So here he is next to Snake Eyes and Flint, and they look pretty cool together. Falcon looks to be a little bit bigger, but also the head just looks kind of massive when you start looking at the scale. You know, looks kind of big for the body. You know, Flint's is a little slimmer and stuff. I don't know. I don't think they're all like that, but yeah. So I don't like that face sculpt, and I don't like the size of it so much. Trying to see if there's any similarities. Probably. If there was a similarity, it's the upper torso part right there, not the arms or anything like that. But hard to tell with the vest on Flint. But yeah, they all, you know, they're taller than Snake Eyes. I don't know if Snake Eyes is supposed to be that small, like height wise. And here he is next to Retro Duke, and we got Stalker. Stalker is, I believe, an older figure before Falcon, and then we've got Duke that came afterwards. These two stand kind of similar in height, I guess. If we turn it to the side here, again, I like the rolled up sleeves on him, and then you can see where Duke has his to the forearm. But yeah, they look pretty cool. I would say the similarities are probably going to be in the pants, but I don't know that they're exact same pants because this guy's pockets have texturing on it versus Duke doesn't and Stalker doesn't. So still kind of close, really close. And it could be the exact same thing. You know, maybe they just add like a texturing layer to when they were, you know, making the molds, that sort of thing, or the design for it. So pretty cool. It's hard to tell any other similarities, really. Just because Falcon doesn't come with much, which I'm actually surprised about. When you look at these guys, Stalker comes loaded up. I think he's just one of the best Joe figures they've made. You come with so many accessories, that body type, most of him being covered like that, you could just take that uniform and, you know, army build with it. So final thoughts on Falcon. You know, I think the body mold is pretty cool. You know, the design. I think I have. He's just like okay to not okay. You know, I love the boots on him. I like that style with the wraps around it. Pretty old school. I don't like the head sculpt. We already know that. I don't like the shininess of the upper body. Everything else I'm pretty okay with. Like, he's got some pretty good accessories. I wish his shotgun could store on here or something like that. And I wish he came with, you know, maybe something extra. You know, like a gun for his thigh or something like that. Just something different. I don't think I'm missing anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. I mean, I plan on switching the head out. That again, that new Falcon is coming with the in that 2-pack for Night Force. It has the Steel Brigade head sculpt in there, the metal head, so you can army build it. But it also comes with his normal head, so it's really easy. Hopefully, it's gonna be real easy to pop and swap. Not all the ball pegs fit or match perfectly. I'm hoping it does. That way, I can replace this guy. My original plan was I took a Dusty head and I took the paint off the face and it was going to replace him, but I never could find my original one wherever he is. So I never got to use that. Now that this new one is coming, that's my plan, is pretty much to replace it there. Even if you had extra of these, if I ever find the other one, I think it's a nice body to, kit bash into like another soldier for your army, which is really cool. That's probably one of the big things that's I've really enjoyed about it is being able to customize and make your own, you know, especially when you have like bodies like that you can reuse. So again, yeah, hopefully, uh, as always, I hope this figure's been out for a while, so you probably already have it or don't want it, or you've seen enough about it to know whether you're getting it or not getting it. But again, just picking it up. That new Night Force one is coming, and so it'd be nice to have a review here to where I can run through it and then use it for comparison later. So I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.